Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video about how I sell my Tempest Arms in the auction and how I choose which ones I'm going to buy and my tactics to try to get them. So first, here's the Tempest Arsenal. This is where you go in. You're going to go into trade, and then first you'll see all the, usually it's the most expensive one, highest price. Or when you tap on one of the TA, you can actually see the stats and the skill and actually see how many skill reforges underneath the description. And then here is it also tell you the bidding history of the last 10 bids. And then you can just tap on any of them and it'll show you if they're lit up kind of orange or have a little gold square around it, you'll know they're ascended, and if not, they're not. But here from the drop-down menu, you are able to choose the highest power, lowest power, ending soonest, most likes, and then you have the filter here, which this is how, if you're looking for a specific generation with troop type, and then if you want attack or defense, this is where you could look. Or right here, skill could be reforged or not reforged. And then if you're looking for specific stats, when you start messing with the stats, you really reduce the amount that you see. But you can see right there, you choose generation 2, 1, 2, and 3, which I'm looking for 3. Then here's the one I'm bidding on. You can see I've had a little bit of a bidding war, which it's not that bad compared to some of the other ones I've done. But I try to stay on top of it. They catch me because I fall asleep because the auction will end in the middle of the night. So that's how I've lost a lot of them. So keep the countdown in mind. And then you can actually see your transaction history of all the ones you've bought and sold and how much and date and time. You can see that I've sold quite a few because I try to sell them, and if I can't sell them, I'll just recycle them. So here I'm going to try to filter out because I'm looking for a specific one, the infantry generation 3 TA. So choose infantry. You can find ones that have orange, 3 of the skill are orange or 1 red. I don't care about that. I'm more interested in just getting the infantry for generation 3. And then I do expiration time because those are the auctions that are going to end the soonest. So I don't have to worry about forgetting and then lose out, which has happened a lot. And then here you can see I chose defense because I'm looking for that compass looking thing because I need another one for my Berserk March. When I'm looking for these, I'm looking for the skill more than the stats because I can reforge the stats to make them a little bit better. But the skill is what matters the most. That's what does the most damage for me anyway. In my opinion, I worry about the skill. And then you can see all the auctions that are over with. Delisted means that it didn't sell. And then obviously if it says sold, it did sell in the auction. You can actually hit the bottom, remove expired, and it'll get rid of them. And then these are all the ones I favorited that I've gone through the whole list of the auctions that are active. And then these are the ones that I'm interested in watching to see how high they go. Like this one has 7 likes. And then here's the selling tab. So under skins, you have a list of the ones that you're able to sell. I haven't maxed any of these, so I'm not going to sell these. And then you have the cards. I have tons of cards from particularly the Tomb Raider event from the key, trying to find the key. So I have listed them. I really don't bother listing the gray ones, the first level ones, except for like the ones that are more rare. Gold and platinum tending sell better, which is the auctions for these cards are a good place to look if you're missing one for a set. I was trying for a while, but I moved on to more important things, the TA. So here I'm going to look for things I'm going to list to sell. I personally go right to the minimum price. I do not have good luck when I try to add to that. If it's going to sell, I'd rather have the best odds for someone seeing it and standing out for it being lower priced. With the ones I sell always have gold or red stat on them. But I'd rather sell for the lowest price to someone because it's 50 coins. It helps me. They all add up. And then over on the left, you can see the ones that have a countdown on them. Those are the TA that I've bought in the auction. They have a 30-day cooldown from when you could auction them. Again, put them back on the marketplace. Ascended TA, I haven't had any luck really selling them unless it's generation 3. That I've had a little bit of luck, and I try to aim to buy the Ascended TA for generation 3 in the auction too, because it's easier to get a hold of the reforge kill thing. So you see here, I was outbid. And if you're outside the screen, it generally has a little tiny little icon that pops up that says auction to let you know. But I don't trust that. I just happen to look. And here you can see I'm going on to hers because it needs to be removed in order for me to sell it in the auction. Because I didn't like those stats. I like the damage reduction stats, and that's not what that one had. And then after you've removed it from the hero, you can go back in and go down to the bottom, My Trades, then Sell, and then you can list it. The coins you use to list it are non-refundable, so if you decide to delist it before the 24-hour listing period, which you have 24 hours before the auction actually goes live, before that you can delist it and keep the item minus those coins or tokens it took to list it. And if you don't do that before the cooldown is over, then once it's in the auction, that's it. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, you'll get it back. Like there, for that one, I chose to auction it because it had a bunch of defense stats for the hunter when I try to aim for attack, lethality, and health. So it was of no use to me. And then here you can see all the list of the TA I put up for auction is on notice for 24 hours. And then you can see the cards are still on notice for another 5, almost 6 hours. You can do up to 10 of each in any period, because you can actually have the auction last 8 hours, 12 hours, 1 day, or 2 days. So you can only have 10 active items for auction. 10 in TA, 10 cards, and then 10 of the skins. Well, I hope this video helps you learn how to auction and buy and sell TA. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.